When there's a beginning, there's an ending too. As we go away, come across many repeat moons. Feel like lights beneath, colors of love that's excellent. The pictures fade away, beauty will remain the same.
Stop living dead when your heart's beating still. No slowing down for me, I'm never going to chill. Every low phase of riding like a trail I by the roads but outshine.
Only time will tell the money to the thieves. Born where we would make it this way to keep. Standing by for answers. Shouting is the pain.
Nothing easy, get up and go, get it go.
Only from the heart one reaches to the sky. Ups and downs it goes for years of enemies on the right. As you go, believing the faith in yourself. It's your way. Trust is the maze, reflect hope and fear. Be brave and unending, when light just stays. This quick wakes up, which may be hearts and stars of life. Meanings out of the search for.
Question, no answers, will this be for nothing? I felt so wordless and nervous, disgusting. I won't be so broken unless I conducted diligently, patiently, and trusted myself. Nothing was given to me, so gonna go earn it. Every pain needs another motivation, I burn it. Reputation doesn't stop death, but it stops life. Accept an open mind for life.
One day this quiet voices will be heard. Loud and clear the story of the ones with me.
Stand up.
Shed no tears, realize what we left behind.
Nothing easy, get up and go, get it go.
Explore it in the limits of the time. No one should need it for me to a way of life. No matter how far,
No matter how far,
how you go,
how you go, how you
how
grow.
short is
Property
the
ain't no time to waste. You gotta fix it right, go get it burned.
Alright, hello and good evening. We are starting a lot later than I would have liked, but that's just my own problems, I suppose. But yeah, since we're starting so late, I honestly don't know if I'll even possibly finish the story today. We'll see how far I can push it, but I might stop at I'll stop at a certain point if I feel like I'm not gonna make it, and then try and stream a bit early in the afternoon tomorrow, and then we'll do some other stuff at night, which I think was originally going to be Genshin stuff, but we'll see. So yeah, if we don't finish the story tonight, we'll try and finish it tomorrow early afternoon, if I can get that. I don't know. I'll try and push it so that I can at least finish it tomorrow afternoon. It will have to be a bit. We'll have to push real deep. We'll probably end up stopping right before the grand finale, which is gonna kind of blow. But no, we'll just roll with it. Where's the... Alright, but yeah, anywho, let us begin. I have too many windows open. So anywho, you go to Penacony. Last time we left off on Aventurine's perspective, I believe.
One's hexachromatic position is always in flux. Planning is paramount.
All this free time, why not make the most of it with a
So last time we left off, we need to do some investigation after Sunday basically cursed us. Heaven is a place on earth.
The world has truly lost its way.
Yes, we're bribing for information with the leftover money we still have.
I get it now. This is some sort of prank show, right? You must have some cameras set up around here to film yourself doing good deeds, right? You youngsters are always looking for a quick way to get an audience.
Damn,
But you know what?
society really became like that, huh?
A truly great show never comes easy.
A great show will start soon, old man. But before that, I need to ask you something. Do you know where I can find death in this dream?
Ah, I see. Another fearless youngster looking for death, huh? Well, let me give you a piece of advice. Don't think you're the first one who's ever thought of that idea. Death? Not even remotely innovative. I bought it from Dr. Edward. He claimed it was some exclusive fancy schmancy stuff. Oh, but what a disappointment. The effects were awful. First, some monster covered in eyes stabs you in the gut. And then all you see are blurry glimpses of buildings and lights. The sky was spinning so fast it almost made me puke.
This guy's had it rough.
Is that all?
Yeah, what else can you expect? Don't put too much stock in the Penacony movie industry. They even call this junk groundbreaking art. Can you believe it?
What a joke. Well, I'll leave you be then. I hope you have a wonderful day. A monster covered in eyes. That sounds like the Memory Zone meme. But buildings and lights... I don't think those have anything to do with death. Well, that whole dream bubble was probably created using rumors and gossip. I can feel something inside.
The drugs is trying to hit.
Is the harmony starting to kick in?
Rose, Planet of Canticle Singer.
Would you be willing to support my performance?
Oh yeah, I
The
remember
Song
her
of Beauty
doing her
alive
side
in the
quest. Yes, the Song
cosmos?
of Beauty.
Wow, how fabulous! But why would you give such a
'Cause her life's
wonderful
on the
gift to
line.
a random stranger like me?
But she doesn't know that.
Well, you see, I can't bear to see anyone in this sweet dream suffering from poverty.
That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, sir. If you ever get the chance, please, feel free to come by and indulge in my singing.
Sure thing. Oh, by the way, do you happen to know anything interesting about death?
Death? That's a pretty scary topic, and it doesn't really match the mood of this sweet dream.
Oh, you see, I'm a tabloid reporter collecting ghost stories in Penacony. As you know, the more chilling the stories, the more attention they get. maybe you could help me out.
Well, if you're up for some gossip, it's not about death, but there have been some rumors about a guest at the reality hotel who fell into a deep sleep and didn't wake up. It was like they were in some sort of coma. Nobody knows what caused it, but luckily the customer eventually regained consciousness.
Asleep for
Well,
longer than they would
All
have liked.
customers are under the protection of the family, after all.
Thank you. This will make for a very juicy headline. May Shibe protect us. Unexplained coma. That's actually what happens to your body if your brain dies in a dream. But unfortunately, the customer ended up waking up in the end. The disturbing voice in my head. It's getting closer.
I wonder, I haven't bought the coin trade this guy. Can I buy it? No, I guess I can't buy it from during story mode. Hopefully I would get to remember it. Bochi the
sip of
Rock!
liquor.
Okay.
A blissful
Maybe not.
reprieve to drown 1,000 sorrows. Let worries leave. I know I have what it takes to become a poet. Oh?
Damn, are we really giving multiple? I thought like one
You're
gem would be
giving
worth
these
an
gems
exorbitant
to me?
amount.
Didn't expect to meet such a generous soul in this place. Or are you just pitying me? Well, it really doesn't matter. As long as I have Soul Glad, that's enough. This is just a dream after all.
You really shouldn't drink so much Soul Glad, my friend. It's not good for your health.
Oh. Maybe I really should quit. But not before meeting the devil of Soul Glad.
The devil of Soul Glad? Care to elaborate?
Yeah. It's a seahorse with a long neck. They say it loves to appear to drunk people, especially the ones who are passed out on the side of the road. How funny.
Yeah. Very funny indeed. Thank you. Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family? Darn it. Now I just want to dig out my brain and use it as evidence.
Send it into the Museum for Science.
Take care, my friend. If you ever find yourself in danger, remember that
Hey,
the
Woozy.
hounds are always ready to help.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, is he thinking we're gonna bribe him?
You don't look good, my friend.
Or he thinks
If you
like this
need
guy's out of his mind to
assistance,
give
I
money
can
like this.
Contact the hotel and have them wake you up forcefully.
That won't be necessary. I have some business to attend to. But thank you all the same.
All right then. If you ever need help, don't hesitate to reach out to us hounds.
Well, actually, I do need a favor. As the most outstanding hound in Penacony, have you come across any stowaways recently?
Stowaways? How could there be stowaways in Penacony?
And this clue.
We've never had anything like that before.
All right. Good luck with your work then. What was I even thinking? Family would never share intel with the IPC.
Hey, Uma. Damn, they're really hitting us with. I mean, there's only so many named NPCs. We're bound to get some overlaps.
Okay? Huh. Wealthy people have fancy ways to enjoy this dream. But to be honest, I've never seen anyone who gives out money to others like you. So, are you trying to be the prince from the tale, handing out his gold leaf garment and melting his lead heart in the fire?
I'm flattered. I'm no prince, and I just thought these gems would help you speak. So, as an investigative reporter, maybe you've heard something about death?
Ah, another curious soul. I see.
Another.
Well, that was actually the topic I was most into when I entered the industry. But my boss shut it down.
How did your boss talk you out of it?
Well, she simply said, covering baseless urban legends like that would make us look like some third-rate tabloid. I thought about it, and she had a point. Reporting on stuff like blowing out birthday candles and getting spooked by nightmare ghosts isn't exactly professional material.
Guess she's got a point. Thank you for sharing.
That's getting worse. Farrell? Barrel?
Were you wanting to talk to me? Sorry, I thought you were checking out something behind me. Is this a gift for me? Are you sure this isn't some kind of mistake?
Yes, it's for you. Just take it.
Is this for real? Someone is actually giving me a gift. Not for my parents, but for me. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No, it's not much. I just want to ask you something.
I knew it. What's on your mind? Are you trying to ask about my father or my mother?
No, not you in general, buddy.
Neither. I just wanted to know if you've ever heard about death in the dreamscape.
Oh, you sound just like my father. Always warning me about danger, even in dreams. He's an Intellitron, so his dream entry methods are different from us organics. Can't count on him to protect me if something does go haywire. Funny, right now I'm still under his protection. How ironic.
Hey, stay positive. Gold will always shine one day, right? The Devil of Soulglad, Dangers in the Dream, and Nightmare Ghosts. Well, surely death is a popular topic in this sweet dream granted by the family. I've collected a bunch of rumors, but no useful clues. The gems in my bag are running low. Well, let's see if my last lucky interviewee brings some surprises.
Please.
Predator, man. I don't think you've been good with your distribution.
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers. Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of
Hey, we actually get to see
so
you.
enticing, my fine fellow?
Oh, it's you, masked fool.
Bunny and Sunny had to enlist her help.
You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You
Oh,
did,
well, yeah, I guess
Blondie.
in the end, Robin didn't Like he didn't
No,
see Robin
I
get
mean,
stabbed, but he saw her get
what did
poofed
you
up,
mean by becoming
which I
one
guess is
myself?
technically her real dying point, right?
Well,
Or well, it was a
it
memory,
means you'll
right? That was
soon end up
saved,
like her,
the bubble or
unable to
whatever. So I
speak
guess
ever
it replayed the
again.
moment.
But it's a good thing if you ask me, because
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Just want to say no.
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around. So, now that I've drawn you out, will you reward me with an answer for my
I wouldn't say it's
efforts?
coincidental, but I find it kind of amusing that
why should I help
the
you?
effect of the harmony thingy
Don't you want to see
is somewhat
Penacony
similar.
descend
Has
into
like both have purple,
chaos?
or it has purple
Well,
compared to Veggie's eyes that also has like a
I can make
hint of
that
purple or pink or
happen.
whatever.
I just need an answer to one question. Back then, when you asked me to find a mute, did you really mean Robin?
Guessing
And what
Sunday
if
is
I
watching
say
it and
no?
listening.
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you, but what difference would it make? Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes, but one is dead now, and the other, though he's still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find him again.
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never
These gambles are
strayed,
paying off.
fool. Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence, and that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 16 system hours.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand. Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured distraction button, and I have
Wow,
one just like
well,
it.
the most prettiest
When
one I've
either of
ever
us
seen.
passes it, the other and the whole of Penacony will go up in smoke. If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from
Chessboard?
scratch.
Like the one we're playing in
That's where
the
the
new
IPC
anniversary event?
excels, right? Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care too.
Oh, a deadly button, huh?
I swear, if this button thing plays a
Well, I guess
plot
the
point
family didn't take your
That's-
threats seriously at all.
at some
Otherwise,
time in the
how
future,
on
I'm gonna
earth
go.
Did you manage
I
to
don't
bring
want to
it
go
in
live.
here?
I'm gonna be like, oh my god.
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of, but it's good to hear that he's still here in Penacony. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax, the walls will crumble, people will wake up, and those who couldn't speak will find their voices again. When that time comes,
Someone accidentally pushed the mute
go
button.
ahead, press the button, light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me. Catch you later, fool.
You're still talking big. But sure, if that happens, I'll stay true to my word. Just don't let me down now, okay?
So,
Yeah, my
number
man looking ragged.
35. You're back. Like your new lucky charm.
Does not look fun.
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence! I didn't give you permission to speak, you Sigonian hound. The guys in black didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did to save your skin in that massacre
Gambled it all
back
in
in the
the-
day. But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you. From now on, you and your good luck are my assets. Are we clear? Your first task is simple. In addition to you, I've purchased 34 other slaves. Go and play a game with them. You came out alive
Oh God,
after
not
2 days.
mosh
It
pit of
proves
death.
that you are the real deal.
You're insane.
Testing out if you're a good product.
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short of self-righteous
Yeah, but
brats
he's
like
built
you.
different. You'll see.
But you look good. And that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you. So go along now and don't let your master down.
How much did you spend?
What?
My price. How much did you pay for me?
Huh. You really want to know? Well, it was 60 tanba. No more, no less.
I'll take my chances.
Proving his worth.
30 tanba. If I
Or
come back
worth
alive,
or show that he's
you'll
worth
give
more
me
than that.
30 tanba. Deal?
Are you trying to strike a bet with me? Oh, you've got some guts. Yeah, sorry, but that won't do. Don't forget your place, slave. You're not qualified to be at the table. You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. Either you come back with more chips for your master, or you never come back. It's all or nothing. Don't embarrass me, my lucky hound.
Aw, man, we're already back.
What brings you here, Gallagher?
Some friends from the old days. Do you have a moment to
The
spare,
old days?
Shimon?
If you curse the old days, like a
Oh,
few in-game
I have
names,
the whole
but
day to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dream Jolt Hostelry. This bar offers a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. Why settle for ordinary when you can experience extraordinary? We're
Oh,
dedicated to
they
serving
definitely
a
have,
with pure joy and laughter.
the jingle, the slogan,
What would
ready
you
to
like
sell to
drink?
the customers.
I'll whip it up for you.
Oh, look! A lady as cool as Serval!
Who's Serval? Will you, introduce me to her? Huh?
Oops!
If
She
Serval ever
spared us.
decides to leave, sure.
Just spare them, my esteemed bartender. I'll take over the bar today. I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table. Where did you stash the ingredients?
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some special drinks?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friends, do me a favor. go around the bar and bring me any ingredients you fancy.
What? We just
The
go around
discussion
finding
might
stuff?
take quite some time. So I'll prepare some customized, non-alcoholic drinks for you.
In the bar? But aren't all the ingredients right there on the counter?
Why, we're in a dream, my lovely lady. You can help yourself to anything if you wish for it. Comfort, hunger, confusion, or even boredom.
All the
It's
despairing
all within reach,
things
right at your fingertips.
of reality. Get this,
Oh,
push
did
it
you
all
hear
away.
that? She just called me my lovely lady.
Actually, those getting
Even
fired.
in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together. A bartender needs to capture the bar's atmosphere, master technique, and spin a tale of mystery and anticipation.
Only then can a perfect drink crafted with a customer's life story be created.
In other words, what you get from your drink is down to luck, so don't overthink it. Indecisiveness has no place when it comes to enjoyment.
Trailblaze. Alright, what's our first thing?
Can this be used for mixing drinks?
Exchange with your precious things. Oh god, we gotta leave something.
There's a note underneath. Exchange with your precious things. Oh, what should we exchange for it? And who should we give our stuff to?
Give praise of high morals. 50,000 credits. A bag of trash. Oh, we put it in the cup? I thought we just put it on the side.
Hey, what are you doing? You can't just throw trash. No way. The words on the note are changing. Happiness is the dream of the humble. Does this mean we can take it? Something feels weird about this.
Cycled one trash. Recipe, bright future. Oh, the snow globe. Or I guess it's opposite of it. Well, it's a snow globe, but it's being... It's not on the stake, but it's definitely being burned. Why am I running this way? It's this way. You could just out there chill out here, because here's definitely the next one, right? No? Oh, I'm out of range. Oh, what the heck? There's a thing.
Hey, look at all these chips scattered everywhere.
A few days ago, an actor from the Iris family came. Caused a ruckus with Siobhan. Those chips must have gotten scattered during all the chaos. That's a clever metaphor.
Enemy traps.
That being said, opening a bar in this place, filled with monsters, is quite a feat. Siobhan must have a lot of tricks up her sleeve, right?
You'll have to ask her yourself to find out. But I have a feeling she won't budge unless you impress her with an incredible drink.
Oh god, this is at the very edge of the circle. Come on.
Glad. But I thought they didn't sell Soul Glad at the bar. Let's give it a shake. Nice, it's still fizzy and has a long shelf life. Yeah, perhaps. Soul Glad is a classic
Yeah,
in
it's just
Penacony.
a centerpiece of
Strange for a bar not to
Penacony, I
have it.
suppose.
Why don't they sell Soul Glad in this bar? Did something happen?
It's all about the bartender's pride. It wouldn't make sense for customers to come here and order drinks they can find anywhere else. That's the mindset I use when I brew my coffee.
You're right, Himeko. That's quite a stash. Not sure
Oh, whoops.
if it's enough.
Okay, I'm glad it doesn't interrupt the lines. I feel like I mentioned this
I'm
before.
looking for Siobhan.
Because I know Genshin interrupts it, and it only knows one. Oh, we can get more stuff, it seems. Alright, you want? Sure. For
Check
another
out
one.
this bottle. The liquid inside looks beautiful. And the
Thick
label
dream syrup.
reads Dream Syrup. Thick. I don't see an expiration date, but the production date is
half an amber era ago. Ugh, drinking this stuff can't lead to anything good. That's for sure. That's true. But this really doesn't seem fresh.
Did you find the bottle of syrup I've been hoarding? Don't worry, it's all just a dream, and it won't upset your stomach. It's been aging for years.
Can you
should have
do that with syrup? I mean,
taste
I
by
guess
now.
you think of syrup
Feel
as
free to have some. It's
same
perfect
stuff
for
that,
entertaining
you know, crystallizes like
guests like
the
you.
bugs and all these sorts of creatures that fall into them in like
We'll keep it
the
for
prehistoric
now.
era. I guess it works, but maybe it's certain types of syrup. And of course, there's all sorts of wacky syrups in the world of Starville.
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Amiki? The Dream Jolt hostelry only welcomes guests who want to enjoy a drink to their heart's content. I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in your proposal.
But you have the talent. You'll attract a huge audience. You're destined for the Iris stage, not for this rundown shack. Come with me. We'll become the talk of Penacony, a shining light into every corner of the dreamscape. Please, Siobhan, I really need you.
As you see, I'm entertaining my guests. Don't make me repeat myself.
Yeah, it seems like she was
Fine.
not she, they were a hot
If you
shot.
don't come along, I'll just sit here and not go anywhere else. Give me a sparkling drink. Sweet. With extra ice.
Just one moment.
What's her deal? We can't discuss the case with other people hanging around the bar.
Hey, can you do that clockwork trick of yours again? Time is running out. We need to hurry.
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
Time
You're
to get
one
her
of
to move.
Siobhan's guests, right? What can I do for you? If you're here to convince me to leave, please stop it. I'll never leave until she accepts my proposal. I just don't get why she won't leave this place. This rundown shack with no customers whatsoever.
Sure, why not? Let's have some fun with one of the other lines.
It's ridiculous, right? Our paths were never meant to cross, yet I'm still holding on to her. I'm too timid and shy, longing to shine but afraid of stepping into the spotlight. I need her guidance because I'll never be able to do anything alone. You don't know Siobhan's past, and you have no clue how radiant she used to be. Even among the talented Iris family, her skill was unmatched. I know she probably thinks I'm just trying to ride her fame to get ahead. But all I want is for her to reclaim her place.
She's still not leaving. Maybe I'll have to try again.
I just don't get. I've seen it. The moment when Siobhan and I share the stage, the crowd is going wild, applause crashing like waves, the aroma of irises fills the air, a beautiful melody playing, ribbons dancing around us, and the taste is sweeter than honey. I've seen that scene countless times in my dreams, and every time it mesmerizes me. That's why
God, she's
I
in like a
have to
crazed
bring her back
crazed
to
fever.
that world, no matter what it takes.
I mean, it's not that extreme, but
Want to raise a glass, my attentive listener? Let's consider it a toast to my far-fetched dream.
She's still not leaving. Maybe I'll have to
oh
try.
man, we really had to make her angry. That's a bit sad, but
Those darn Irish jerks!
okay, it's like the angry for like a good reason,
here,
maybe.
Running this pesky bar.
You're angry for someone's sake,
It's all
I
their
guess.
dirty scheming.
Angry in a caring manner.
I get it now. She's not leaving because she doesn't want to run into them again. I can help clear the way for her. I can do her a favor. I'll go back and write a letter to the Dream Master exposing the crimes committed by the Iris family. Siobhan will definitely appreciate it. Well, talking to you has got me feeling a bit down. My thoughts are swirling, making my mind clear, and bringing tears to my eyes. Maybe I should find a place to reflect on what Siobhan truly means to me. Here's the payment for the drinks. Please, pass it on to her. I'm leaving now.
Amaki has left? That's good for her. Radiant dreams may be enticing, but they're nothing more than dreams. Her drink is on the house. Please keep the money. When you're ready, go to Gallagher. I can tell he's itching to show off his skills.
Alright, what's he gonna cook up
That
first?
being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. Just pick your favorite ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done. So go ahead, explore the bar, and bring me any ingredients you prefer.
Is that what all the stuff we cared for?
Nice work. Let me take a look. You found some interesting ingredients there. Now take your pick.
Not gonna lie, it doesn't look like he's looking down. He's like
Each drink
looking
has its
straight
own
at us
unique
with like
flavor,
a glare.
and the base ingredient sets the tone for the initial taste and the lingering aftertaste. So, which one would you like to use as the base?
Cream syrup, classic soul glad. White grace, no, syrup is additional stuff. We use the
The
soda.
original formula is said to be Nunu's favorite drink.
Anu.
It's sour and bitter, and the bubbles burst in your throat like swallowing rusty chains, evoking thoughts of dungeons and prisons. Now that you've chosen the base, it's time to pick the adjunct, the ingredient that'll create a marvelous chemical reaction with the base. It should give an unforgettable taste without overpowering the main tone. So, what's your choice for the adjunct?
Bright future, heist, turn. High stakes, baby.
This is the most pungent adjunct we have, and my personal favorite. Before Mikhail left, the wrinkles at the corners of his eyes had deepened like knife cuts. He mumbled, his breath too weak to climb up his throat, caught up in his chest. But I could smell it. The lingering scent of Penacony itself on that night.
Mikhail.
Almost there. Let's pick a decoration. Which style do you prefer? Anything you need, I've got it.
Straws for circles, Hanu's sign. Wing shape lemon chalices. Fuck it,
A
boy,
symbol
for our
of
boy Hanu.
bravery and dauntlessness. May you break free from your shackles just like he did. Well, it's done. Here's to you,
Oh, it actually looks
innovator,
kind of cool.
with this glass of time to murder and create. To great vengeance.
Vengeance? Oh, I guess that's Hanu's thing, right?
Well done, Gallagher. You're not over the hill yet.
So, are you satisfied?
Oh, the flavors! They're way more sophisticated than Soul Glad.
The richness and layers of these flavors are a masterpiece, especially with the adjuncts. I can taste the spicy and sour notes with a hint of sweetness. I'm not entirely sure what it all means. Maybe Mr. Gallagher can shed some light on it.
Well, if you're expecting a profound answer, I'm afraid I'll disappoint you. The imagery it implies is pretty straightforward. It's just a glimpse of what this dream truly tastes like, nothing more.
Does this true taste have anything to do with that Mikhail?
Yeah, that name does sound familiar. When you got knocked out by that masked fool girl, I think I heard someone calling that name. Do you remember?
I was right about you. You guys seem to know quite a bit, and now there's no reason to hide anything from you anymore. Let's dig deeper into the case, and of course, I'll tell you a story about Mikhail.
Alright, well, but this is gonna answer maybe a
Alright,
few questions and give
let's
us
start
even
with
more,
what we
right?
know based on the clues the family has. It seems that Firefly isn't a local or an invited guest. In other words, she's a stowaway. She managed to fool me at first. My age must be getting the best of me. But here on the planet of festivities, stowaways are a common sight. You're bound to run into one sooner or later. After the incident, the hounds wasted no time searching for that girl in both the dreamscape and reality. But here's the thing. We only received bad news, and the trickiest kind at that. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape or reality, as if she had never come to Penacony at all.
Huh? Does that mean...
Different? Are you suggesting that girl wasn't actually killed? Come on.
Who knows? There's
Aren't you a
too many
witness in this case?
things in the world of Star Road that we still
Let
know.
me be frank. This case, actually, is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
Dealt with before, so death does happen in Penacony, if I understand correctly.
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain too much to you. Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people. If you really want to delve deeper into this case, you need to understand the true problem with the family.
I guess it's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has received that music box too, right? Do you know the secrets it holds?
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker.
Oh right, I
father
forgot
of
that whole thing, the secret message, right?
Thus the
Or was this
answer to the
yeah, this is
question,
the secret message from the music
why
box, or
does
our
life
music box, right?
slumber?
Or was
That's
that
the
the
exact
message
wording.
everyone got? No,
laughing?
I think no. That was the message
Wait,
everyone
did
got.
you
Our
write
specific
it?
one was that
It's quite
the Trailblaze is
poetic.
involved in some way.
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case. So how could I not know? I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the relationship between the family and the watchmaker isn't as close as it seems.
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and its actual managers are at odds.
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely correct. The family has considered the watchmaker an enemy for a long time, but the hounds haven't been able to track him down, as he seems to be living only in the characters and stories he created. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the outside world, inviting you here and causing chaos?
So, you want to seize this opportunity to expose the watchmaker?
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but kept you in the dark, right? Because the watchmaker is not the legend of the land of the dreams at all. He's the most shameful stain in the history of Penacony, and he's the root cause of all the anomalies in the dreamscape. You don't get it? Well, I mean, Mikhail, the betrayer of the family, he's the watchmaker.
I don't know if this somewhat over my head. Probably did to some degree. I thought it was already apparent that Mikhail was the watchmaker.
Here we are.
Or
Clock
a
Studio
watchmaker, because it seems like it's a title.
Popular entertainment
It's
center
probably
in
been passed
Penacony.
around. But
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the watchmaker? I would have expected you to take us to
I don't know.
maybe
They'll probably explain
a
more of it when we get there.
library or an archive room of sorts. But an amusement park?
The culture of a city reflects its history in the most authentic way.
I
To
guess
you,
that's
it's a fun place.
true to some degree.
But to me, it's a prison for the planet's past. You know that Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right? All the prisoners were brought here,
Right.
helping the Garden of Recollection salvage the leaking memoria from the macro void. The prolonged exposure to high concentrations of memoria caused a unique phenomenon. The dreams of countless prisoners intersected and overlapped, and people started meeting each other in their dreams, living lives that were almost identical to reality. But everything has a price, and sweet dreams are no exception. In the end, the dream world was unable to alleviate the suffering of prisoners in reality. One of the prisoners broke free from the IPC shackles and fought for freedom. He is Hanu, the great leader of Dreamville, the great peacemaker.
So that's the
and
inspiration
faithful
for
companion of the
the Hanu
underdogs.
character, I guess, because there's an actual Hanu.
History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony's actual history. These characters not only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you realize this, you'll understand why we're here.
There are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
They just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself. Who knows what it's for?
Oh god, there's probably some new birds here as well. Alright, I want to push the story, so let's hope I don't get too distracted by the explanation.
What's going on? Why can't I?
Right, there's so many balloons paired together, it throws me off.
So many of them. I've never seen anything like this, even when they're tracking down suspects. Well, it's a masterpiece from the family after all. Besides the followers of the preservation, the family members are the best at creating mind-blowing marvels. Let's find a quiet spot and continue our conversation. View here is great, right? We can see everything from here, including Clocky.
If all the characters in the animation are based on characters in reality, then Clocky's counterpart is definitely the Watchmaker. In the animation, he's Hanu's partner and one of the founders of Dreamville. Does that mean the Watchmaker was personally involved in that war and sided with Asdana?
It was a monumental war for freedom. Hanunu fought alongside a motley crew of masked fools, nameless, history fictionologists, mourning actors,
Damn,
omen
how do
vanguards,
you get all these people to unite?
even visitors from beyond the sky. In the end, they emerged victorious. Among them was the person who would eventually be known as the Watchmaker.
But if you do the math, doesn't that mean the Watchmaker was around for several centuries?
I'm not sure, but Mikhail was already the Watchmaker when I met him, so maybe he inherited the title.
How old are you now, Mr. Officer?
I'm 13.
No way. Not even close.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
Freed the frontier.
I think most people's impression of this part was like, what the heck? No way, or this man's trolling, and then, you know, the people, some other people were speculating, okay, 13 what exactly, because he just said 13. Obviously for us people, we would default to 13 Earth years, but like, obviously time works different in all sorts of places. Now, a lot of people have also spotted a certain detail to it, but I'm not gonna say it, just cause it's gonna lead into something later that,
the father of Penacony.
I think we better discuss it there once,
Didn't you say
wait
the
for the story,
Watchmaker
I
betrayed
suppose,
the family? And you said you were his companion, so that means you...
No, I'm not his companion, but rather one of his many children. But I am indeed a traitor. Not to the family, but to Mikhail.
What did you do?
I did nothing. And that's the worst betrayal of all. Just like you, I had close companions. We dedicated ourselves to Penacony. But the Oak family, they set us up. Mikhail was too old to protect his children anymore. So we left the family to find our own path. We were branded traitors.
Yeah, you are part of the family.
Even though the true traitors were someone else. While they continue to praise the Watchmaker's name in the world, behind closed doors, they condemn him on a pillar of shame. Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name. We intended to find the real traitor, the one responsible for all this, and restore harmony to Penacony. But we failed. Too much time had passed, and the land of the dreams had become deeply corrupted. After countless fruitless pursuits,
once you got that protagonist
I
energy,
gave up,
you know, changed the world.
like a lost dog. The family accepted me and made me an officer, supposedly as a form of forgiveness. But it was actually a punishment. Since then, I've been completely cut off from my partners and my past. As for Mikhail, I heard he died in obscurity, in a place where no one could find him. That's when I realized that the Penacony I once knew would never return.
We're truly sorry for what happened.
Times have changed.
But this is not
weird.
the end of the story, right?
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the Watchmaker and has been secretly working against the family all this time.
Yeah, what inherently makes gives person the title?
Well, that's one way to look at it. However, only one member has truly inherited.
Yeah, but what do they need to have? What quality do they need to have, I guess?
Unfortunately, after all these years, I have no idea who that person is, or if they're even real. Or just Mikhail's lost soul haunting the dreams. So, do you understand why I'm spilling all this info? Because I believe the girl's death must be connected to the Watchmaker's legacy. And at the end of all these mysteries, we will find the answers we are seeking. If it really is Mikhail's ghost, I want to meet him. If only for the last time. For those who despise me could form a line from here all the way to the entrance of the hotel. But those willing to look me in the eye and hear me out? Let's just say, there won't be many. I've told you all I know is a sign of gratitude. Thank you for listening to this old dog. Bark and all.
Yeah,
Something
when you
just
really
happened
get
at
into
the
the feels,
theme
you just
park.
start going at it.
Now, if you'll excuse me, good luck to all of you. How ironic. What's so different between the stowaways rejected by Penacony today and the dream seekers once hailed as pioneers several amber eras ago?
Gallagher does have a troubled past, it seems.
While Firefly's whereabouts remain a mystery, his stories shed light on our suspicions about the true identity of the Watchmaker, his connection to the family, and the power struggles hidden behind sweet dreams and death. Exactly.
There's always
Gallagher
differing opinions
suggests
in
that
here.
the real traitor is someone else, probably within the Oak family. That lines up with what we've gathered so far. Firefly got involved in this mess because of the legacy, and now we're sure that Aventurine's accusations against Acheron are baseless.
You're really into Clocky, huh? He's just a fictional character, not a real person.
Speaking of which, that Clocky who only reveals himself to you is quite intriguing. It's a shame we've never met him since then.
Yeah, we're special, all right.
Now that we've confirmed a lot of our suspicions, let's take a moment to think
We've been
about
granted the
clues we
power
have.
to mess with people's
Send a
minds. I don't know
message
if
to
that
Welt and
this
see how
encounter
things
was
are
as
going
great
on
as
his
we
end.
wanted it to be. Well, and her had a weird, sad moment, so you know. Yeah, we
Are your
don't even have no time to
companions
read through this
worried
whole
about
thing.
you?
They're just checking up on me. Let's get in and get out. Seems they've made some progress.
Man, how did we end up here?
Looks like we're about to enter the depths of Dewlight Pavilion.
It's been a smooth ride. Almost too smooth for a heavily guarded mansion.
Let's see if there's anyone waiting to greet us.
Oh, do we actually get to play as Acheron? Okay, let me actually rearrange my party for this. Silverwolf, Pella, and we need a sustain rate. I actually wanted to bring back Fire Trailblazer for this. I haven't leveled the... Does it change the energy yet if you level it? Oh, I haven't leveled this up either. Let's just increase our damage. The rate. I might as well
This is valuable intel.
get this. Okay. Lycomb. We're just gonna hope I get 2 Eternals. Might not be able to. Then, we're running Fire Trailblazer. I'm thinking about finally leveling up one of these, so I can run Japar and then have MC run this cone instead. Speaking of which, I have a duplicate of this, but I'm just gonna superimpose it because I don't think I'm gonna run. Oh, I guess I never maxed this out, huh? I don't think I have any more. Reservation match. I know I could use the dream stuff that I just got from it, but let's see. I need to salvage these mats. Oh, okay. It's a nice feature, I suppose. I don't even know I'm doing this. Let's get a few levels on it, so at least the characters I can play use to sit down. Okay, we'll stop here. Or this, switch this on to for now. Okay, where's defense and base chance of finding the burn? Obviously, a higher imposition would have been nicer, but not bad. Alright, I don't have relics. Good relics for MC. Like, what? You would want effect hit rate to apply taunt and stuff. And then what? Speed, defense, and break effect or something if you want damage. I'm doing this stuff to run support. You would preferably want speed boots, but I actually have a bunch of effect hit rate. I have a bunch of defense. Effect hit rate for the set. I probably don't have any more of these sets even laying around now that I think about it. Actually. Effect hit rate, defense. Effect res of HP. That'd be good. I don't even know what else I would want. Probably just effect hit rate, defense. So it'll probably be between these two. That defense, HP. Alright, probably won't put too many levels in this. Not gonna lie, this is probably a bit cope. Okay, I'll load this up to 9. Swap to it. What's the stats looking like? 44. I definitely want to level that more. I only have a 6-star version of this? Oh, I'm running 2-piece. I can switch to the 2-piece. Okay, I'll level this up a bit more. Just so I can get more. Sure, I'll just level up all the way. Why not? $43 and 8. It could be higher. I don't know if it's really good enough, but sure, we'll roll with it. I think we probably want higher speed on him on our MC unironically.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Okay, from what also a weird thing I saw on Reddit, from what people can tell from testing, you can spam it and the speed you get from spamming it's almost the same as just running.
Feels off. A grand mansion like this and not a butler or servant in sight. Could it be due to the disruption caused by the emergency? Well, this door is open. Looks like we'll have to investigate ourselves. Let's proceed with caution.
Okay, seems like my friends are rolling.
Just one moment.
Dang, I want to roll with them too. But I'm in the middle of the story bit.
White. I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the family, but I can't come up with any excuses for being here.
I see. What an interesting technique.
Alright, that is how it works. Oh, I guess I've never actually played through her trial, huh? I haven't played through her or Gallagher's trial. Let me do that now while I remember. Wow, I have this whole bunch of these in scare.
I'll be taking point.
Skirt. Yeah, so what's different about his heals? It's flat amount. And he has a debuff inflicting status. of course, how thoughtful, or not thoughtful, how interesting they put it in the put them in the same band as Acheron.
In the mood for another beating?
Now, normally you want to wait for when his turn's the farthest, because he gets a fast forward, I think, on his ults, or is that from a thing? Oh yeah, from a bonus effect. So I wouldn't want to use it here, but if I want to do this and then attack right away with
like
his
good brew, full-bodied and sweet.
special basic right away for survivability.
Indulge yourselves!
You won't get away.
It's good damage, only if you break effect, because he has break effect scaling on some stuff.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
No manner. Everything is where those stars give these trailblazers your blessing.
Not enough for me. Alright, get that kick in.
Time for an overhaul.
Alright, now for the fun part. Sakura! Alright. Okay, yeah, to give us the tutorial for this, because it's so different from anything we're used to. I'm guessing the mark on top of them shows whether or not you can execute them, right? Oh wait, what? They didn't show the tutorial for that one. But you can chain it. There's like a free animation chain, but you can just keep spamming it afterwards.
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
Do we still have the upper hand?
We're just
Okay, so she's running that one light cone, the universal.
What are you waiting for? To
not
betray my
universal,
customers? I charge
the sweat.
extra.
Alright, I know you can overcap on stacks, but I'm just gonna use this right away.
It too shall fall.
Holy fuck. It's so ridiculous.
Still waters of oblivion.
Skill doesn't do much, but obviously everything's part of her ultimate. No reason.
Ready for another?
I'm on guard.
Acheron's about to go in there. I'm gonna do this to defense down. I should have skilled with Bella just because her ensnared from her ultimate overlaps with the diva from the pearls, so you only get one stack.
It too shall fall.
Ah, we didn't kill it. Oh, he's gonna die to this though, right? Oh no, die to this. You know what? This is cool. We'll slow mo for this.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Man, even that animation was fast, like the initial chain slash part. Nice. Oh, speak of the devil.
Stream 4. The gleam of old blades.
Damn, we really aren't gonna be able to see combat. We're just killing her from her techniques, huh?
The model in the sand pit. It's the golden hour, isn't it?
Maybe the head and the footprints here are different from the rest. There are two sets of them. Looks like outsiders might have passed through here not long ago.
What, Aventurine and Dr. Aisha, right?
The people who left these footprints?
Well, there's a unique pattern here. Flamboyant, even. And judging by the size, I'd say these were men's shoes. If I'm right, it could be the IPC ambassador, Aventurine.
Aventurine. What about the other set?
It looks like they were walking side by side as opposed to one behind the other, so the second individual is likely equal in status to Aventurine. The IPC is eager to reclaim Penacony, so their presence here is not unexpected.
Stream 4. The gleam of old.
Oh. But they offer you to refill it right away. I think that was always a thing, but I've never run out of technique points like that. Or even if I haven't spammed it afterward, so.
Stream 4. The gleam of.
Right. We got big guy there. Got the bridge from before. Oh, we can enter with this team actually.
While there aren't any people in this mansion, I've set up quite a few mimetic guards to patrol this place.
Oh man, I didn't get to do the skill thing.
This is where it ends.
Okay, we should have rolled from this, right?
The wandering souls.
Enemy targets detected.
Alright. I'm gonna skill into ult
Enemy
here,
data
and then we should have overcap on the stats. And I'm gonna... I could get more defense down on Zoro, but I'm gonna waste stacks doing that, so...
It too shall fall.
Time for a fun.
Break him so he has that stupid shield or damage reduction mechanic on.
Destined for oblivion.
Ooh, that's actually a lot of damage.
Look, it dropped something.
A note. Looks like instructions from the butler for the other servants.
Seems like the mansion's entire workforce were assigned other tasks before Robin's death. It must have been a big project to require that much manpower. The Charmony Festival, perhaps.
But no matter what their main priorities are, there should always be someone left at the mansion, right?
So you're saying someone deliberately cleared the place out?
Yeah, but I don't know why.
Ah, we're back in this room again.
No one here either.
Since no one's around to entertain us, let's make ourselves at home. Stay close to me so that my white can cover you too. Seek, and you will find.
A letter from Robin. Dear brother, how are you doing these days? I intend to visit you at Dewlight Pavilion as soon as possible upon my return. But with the approaching Charmony Festival and your busy schedule, I refrain from troubling you. However, an urgent matter compels me to share something with you immediately. Since my return to Penacony, I have experienced a peculiar change in my voice. Uh-oh. At first, I thought it was caused by exhaustion or illness, but after consulting with doctors, they assured me of my perfect health and dismissed my concerns. However, my voice worsened over time and I even experienced periods of complete voice loss. In order to find answers, I conducted many private investigations using my idle time out of rehearsals, of course. Eventually, I realized that the harmony in Penacony is not pure. A discord lurking within has tainted my voice of harmony, which I believe to be the root cause of my vocal issues. I immediately realized that such levels of interference can only occur if either a powerful external force is pulling the strings, or a senior member of the family is involved. Unfortunately, further investigation has led me to the latter conclusion, so the family. This is an extremely alarming discovery. A traitor has emerged within the family in Penacony, and it is highly likely that this person is one of the 4 family heads. I trust you implicitly, dear brother, because of our promise. The Charmony Festival on the horizon, I fear this person intends to impede its progress, or even use the festival for some ulterior motives. At any rate, I suggest you monitor the other family heads while also prioritizing your own safety. You're the only true family member I have left. There's another matter that requires our attention. During my investigation, I learned about the memory zone death. And my further inquiries led me to believe that the culprit who directed it to cause a series of incidents is likely the aforementioned traitor in the family. I have collected more clues and am prepared to verify my hypothesis. Rest assured, you can just focus on the preparations for the Charmony Festival. Once I've thoroughly investigated death, I'll come and meet you immediately. Won't take too long. Well, we know how that went. Given your heavy workload, please take care of yourself. Don't stay in the dreamscape all the time. Spend some time in reality when you're. I've brought some more specialties from other galaxies. giant moa pudding tarts from Orleans, wild strawberries from Anconiaco, known for their exceptional size and sweetness, which I'm certain you'll enjoy, and almond meringue cracknels from Medicia. Don't forget to enjoy them. May Sheepay be with us, your sister Robin.
As soon as I and the rest of the crew arrived in Penacony, Mr. Sunday and Robin showed up to greet us. I remember hearing something unusual in her voice, and now it seems I was right.
Robin believed it was because the harmony had been tampered with somehow. But as far as I know, there aren't many entities capable of interfering with the power of paths.
Meaning?
If there really is a traitor within the family, that person must hold a high position or possess unimaginable strength.
That would explain why Mr. Sunday has been having such difficulty in catching the traitor.
Alright, as much as I would like to read all these, I feel like even though I haven't really talked too much, I don't know, talking for long durations really do good for my voice. So basically this is a list of all the stuff, but it's like, great many names, but there's some names that, are any of these, I actually don't know if any of these are relevant. Well, I'm sure they'll probably come up at some point, but yeah.
The information about Robin,
But basically,
Firefly,
a whole
and the
bunch
other
of
victims.
wide variety of
I don't see any
victims,
commonalities.
and yep, no commonalities.
Looks like
That's
the rumors
obvious.
were right.
You know.
Death does seem to be targeting random victims. And based on Sunday's notes, he's no stranger to death.
He's just surprised that it has resurfaced. This light cone.
Oh yeah, isn't this the
guarded.
one that's on the next
Must hold some important
Lycone
memories.
banner, the one with Aventurine stuff?
According to Robin's interview, despite having performed on so many grand stages, her favorite performance was a pretend show she put on with her brother when they were just kids.
I wonder how their relationship is now.
Growing up brings gains, but also losses.
Yeah, time has a way of smoothing things out. The beautiful dreams of youth will eventually fade away.
More notes. Esteemed head of the Oak family. Okay, let me not read through this. Investigation all the suspects involved with death. And then there's a bunch of people from different parts of the family. A lot of Oak family. Paperfold, Academy, Nightingale. Oh, I guess they do it in a certain order. But yeah, I think some of these names were important. Perhaps there is a common thread
Mr.
among.
Sunday has done some serious research on his suspects.
I mean, they are part of the family. I guess that's where he
This
came to the
traitor must
conclusion
have
that
been
there's a
causing trouble
traitor
for the family for a long time.
in the family, right?
They all seem to be insiders, but I haven't met any of them.
Huh? Wait, these characteristics.
What is it?
No, nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. However, if this traitor really exists, could they be responsible for Firefly and Robin's deaths?
Perhaps that's why Sunday is taking this matter so seriously.
Then to Sunday. Oh, and then them telling about their. Sorry for about Robin's death, but anyways, we need you to, you know, prioritize work or not let it get too much into you because this festival is important and whatnot.
The Dream Master of
That's basically
Penacony
the
nor this
TLDR of it.
devotee is happy with Sunday's recent performance.
They don't seem to care much about death. Instead, they're more concerned about the Charmony Festival and the Watchmaker.
Maybe the other family heads don't think death is a big deal. One thing's for sure, There's a lot of internal conflict within the family, and everybody has their own agenda.
That's all for now. Nothing more noteworthy.
Before coming here, I had all sorts of scenarios in my head about dealing with the family. I did not expect an empty mansion.
Watch out. Someone's approaching.
Oh.
I don't think trespassing on forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang. And... Acheron? The Galaxy Ranger?
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission. I hope you can forgive us.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host. Don't you agree? Even without the famous Galaxy Ranger. As far as I know, the crew has officially accepted the family's commission, so coming here will be unnecessary for you.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here, to ask you about the case and gather more information. We don't want any loose ends.
Well, since you've come with goodwill, I have no reason to show you the door.
Rest assured, he hasn't figured out that we went through those
Bro,
documents.
that whispering sounds so loud.
While the truth remains a mystery, I'm getting close to it. I assure you that the traitor will soon pay the price.
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. I have a question for you, if you don't mind. How did the family come to the conclusion that the murderer was within the family? With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the family has every reason to suspect the IPC's involvement.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you, but in my opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that ambassador did. Not to mention, I personally shackled him a while ago. However, I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of Aventurine. While the wicked can't break through high walls, they can plunge their evil dagger into the heart of the righteous. He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the streets. And he went to the Clock Studios theme park all by himself. Who knows what kind of scheme he's cooking up? While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay alert. You never know what unexpected troubles could arise.
Back to Mr. Gamba Man.
According to a Pierpoint hotline tip, there was a major breakthrough in the shocking Ejhazio Aventurine case. The suspect has been arrested. This fraud case has been linked to many departments within the Interastral Peace Corporation and the Intelligentsia Guild, causing a large drain in manpower and resources, resulting in the IPC taking a massive loss.
The case's main suspect originates from Sigonia 4 and is one of the survivors of the second Kataka-Avgin extinction event, who does not carry an interstellar refugee travel permit. As per Strategic Investment Department head Diamond's sentiments, the IPC has appropriately relocated the suspect in the spirit of the Charter and will continue to conduct further investigations as to the motive of the suspect.
What pretty eyes. Tell me, do they shine in the dark?
Oh, I know there was probably definitely a few, not even a few, quite a lot of down bad people. I can't tell because there's also her outfit. Is she just, is that just really just a, there's probably an outfit underneath this, right? There's no way this is a bra, right? Anyways.
Well, if they did, I'd sell them in a heartbeat.
You don't know how many people long for your eyes to be closed forever. As a servant, you should not resist your master. Yet, you went and killed that man anyway. No lawyer has the audacity to defend you. Perhaps you ought to represent yourself.
Not difficult, but definitely pointless.
You're pretty confident on your eloquence. Did you also think that when you lied to the Intelligentsia Guild?
Ask and you shall receive. You wanted the perfect construction material. All I did was offer a possibility. It was just a small wager. If your luck holds out, the IPC will dig something up from the golden sands of Ejihazo. Maybe even the Sand King's remains. Pity your luck has run out.
I'll admit that. What I'm more curious about, though, is why such a grand scheme failed to benefit anyone in the end, including the perpetrator himself.
Madam, I already have what I want. To be brought before you for the next high-stakes gamble.
Then let's talk about the second gamble. Tell me, what are you prepared to wager this time?
My life. I bet you won't send me to the gallows.
What do you want, then?
I want your Lenore to meet with me. I have something to say.
And then what?
I want cash.
It can't be that simple, can it?
It is that simple. 30 tanbas. The remainder of my market value. 30 tanbas. No more, no less.
Dang, my guy's lowballing it, but
With
hey,
this money, I'll
it
climb
worked.
to even greater heights than you. Grasp even more riches than you. I wager you won't give me this chance. Which is why you should call him here.
Interesting. A pity Diamond won't see you. No one gets to see him. From here on out, I am Diamond's representative, and I will decide on his behalf. You're
No one gets to see him, but I'm guessing they get to hear him at least, because what? He was the guy on the call with Topaz at the end of the Future Market quest room.
Much
If
more
I can remember.
wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want, even what you don't want. Kakavasha. A good name, but unfortunately destined to be buried in the dirt. You, though, you deserve to live, to create even more wealth for us. Go, pick the clothes you like, then choose your desired identity. And then, use them well, child. May your plans never suffer failure.
Life is like a long-term investment. Those who choose correctly, do the correct things, reach the correct outcomes, and show the world their value. People can't always make the right choices in their lives. But luck has always been on my side. I've never lost. Is it because Gayathra blesses me? Well, if that's the case, she must also be looking upon me right now. My success is inevitable. But what then? Even if I overcome this difficult trial, what would come next? What awaits me after this glorious gamble? An even more glorious one? Will I return triumphant with unending riches after countless successes, or will I encounter failure, never to return? I'm pretty sure you already have some idea.
Oh god, I was gonna say not intrusive thoughts, not intrusive thoughts. I don't know if intrusive voice is the right way. Just the inner thoughts, your inner voice.
What? 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 Am I dreaming, or have I gone completely insane? Perhaps both.
I mean, as a Gamba man, you've probably dipped into that realm more than once already.
When you were strapped to that electric chair by a mannequin warlords, who was it that gave you the idea? Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my head, newborn of the Harmony. The Harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. It's not the first time we've met. No need to be so polite. I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you.
Oh no, it's a shadow. Insert. I was gonna say it's a Persona reference. Insert.
And you still want to drag a bunch
God,
of
I'm still in that Persona brain
fools
moment.
with you through death's door. That's
I
why
need.
you're here, isn't it?
I was gonna say inject more Persona into my blood veins, but no, I need to get the Persona out of my system.
Grand unveiling. You really think you can pull it off? Why not? Well, you may have fooled everyone, but you can't fool yourself. I can show you. Before you're entirely gone, I'll be with you for the last stretch of your road. Let's have a heart-to-heart while we walk. What exactly are you?
Also, go force to follow along.
Most people in this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. And I am that outcome.
I am him, or I am he.
Kakavasha, I am your future. First, I'm hearing things, and now I'm seeing them. Great. Am I going to be elevated into the Harmony's Emanator next?
Harmony version
Why are
of
there no guests?
Aventurine?
Just a
Ashi?
Pepeshi? No. A child.
All the sad tales. Oh, that's the name of the one quest that they were talking about in the live stream. Oh god, he's losing it.
I thought minors weren't allowed in Golden Hour. Hey kid, you okay? Are you lost?
What's wrong, mister? You don't look well.
Not gonna lie, I would have thought they would have hidden the face for a bit longer until after like Aventurine saw them, and then they would pan into it.
Your eyes. Impossible. Who are you?
They're pretty, aren't they? Sis said they're a gift from Mama Funga. Colorful eyes are said to bring good luck.
And they look so different because the eyes are a lot bigger. And
Mister, you have pretty eyes too. Beautiful.
Are you alone? Where are your parents?
They're in that amusement park. Papa and Mama went in first. I'm just about to go look for them. I have to go. Goodbye, mister. Hope you have a good time, too.
Those eyes. And Mama Thunga. No, it can't. There aren't any Avgens left.
Our man is shookers. Oh man. Those sides are closed. This side. Left the safe zone. Of course we have these guys guarding a thing. Fair enough. We haven't really had combat opportunity with Aventurine today. We already start off with a shield immediately. That's kind of nice, I suppose.
Feeling spiffy?
Awaken, dormant skin.
World cleansing dragon. Oh, I was gonna say, I hope it doesn't kill, but it was gonna kill. I was hoping to extort a bit of energy from them.
Welcome, customers.
God, how does this work?
Let's play for a while.
Sure, I'll play along.
Heaven serpent, break!
Oh, is this an action advancement?
I'll go easy this time.
It's on me.
I sent a storm.
Those eyes. And Mama.
Oh god, we gotta hear that every time we exit. I see.
Papa, Mama, wait for me.
Only on Penacony, am I right?
What are you still doing here?
Well, you've known all along. The family truly showed leniency to everyone who came seeking help. Why would there be a need for such high walls and deep moats? However, people don't see it like that. Especially since the flavor of the dream syrup is so alluring. You will receive no charity on Penacony. And relying on your own strength alone to topple high walls? Not a likely fate. Which is why, once you step into the hotel, you remove your high hat and beg everyone you come across for help. Like a hyena scavenging for scraps in the desert. Because you know that opportunities are fleeting.
Well, when you put it like that, even Ratio's a teeny peacock analogy sounds pleasant.
Well, you know how rare it is for me to give you the straight dope. So
Straight dope.
it's good timing that you mentioned the doctor. I'm especially fond of what you and he have in common. The conspiracies, calculations,
Especially the part about the finale, a magnificent act of betrayal. Oh, when everyone thinks this way, who would even suspect that it was another trap you've meticulously devised?
And Aventurine's been cooking in the back.
Go on. Tell me I'm right. You know who you really are, Mr. Cavalier Gambler. Uptight, overcautious, massive inferiority complex. You want so much, you're still so afraid of losing. They only see your big bets, your bravado, the full house, the straight flush. They don't know the other hand is below the table, clutching your chips for dear life.
Damn, really giving us the insight if it, at least if this what this thing's saying is true.
It's a heck of an act. No wonder the tavern sent you an invite. You're a natural kid. You don't stop at fooling the audience, you fool yourself too. Well, the best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is first being able to fool yourself. Of course. I know you all too well. But it's strange. Why did you decline that invitation? You had the chance to embrace elation. Was that not what you most wanted? But you chose the IPC instead. For the preservation? I doubt it. Do you even have anything in common with the preservation? Oh, I thought you knew. Didn't you say you had me pegged?
No, some people take that out of context.
Either stop talking or disappear from my sight. That's fine. But who exactly is about to disappear here? Well, it's not going to be me anyway. Feeling lucky.
We can save it for later in case we loop around. I hear a bird. Crazy. Wait, what?
Ah, playing hide and seek. I'm really good at this.
Alright, you wanna play games, kid? We got you. Boom, 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 boom. Bunch of guys here. Gonna sneak. Loud up. Right here. Oh, of course, this guy's watching the corner. Okay. Here we go. Go through it. Okay, so we need to get to top there. Let's see, give me one. Boom. So, sense that way. Okay, so we need to get for this side now, right? Oh, just free. Oh, there's a piece. There we go. Dodge away.
Hide and seek. What sweet childhood memories. When Mama said goodbye that day, how many catechins were like jackals hot on your heels? I know you won't forget that sound anytime soon. Those shrill cackles. You had to hide right under the noses of those savages. You and Big Sis, playing dead, drifting in all that bloody water. Completely ruined that shirt. Shame. Wasn't that the last one Dad left behind? It wasn't ruined. I've always kept it. Come on. It's a rag. It's not like you can ever wear it. Now you don't have to hide. You probably won't even deign to get your pretty outfit wet in the rain. And your social capital has changed after all. I've never changed. On the contrary, now you're the one who does the hunting. The last round of hide and seek, and you get to be it. You should enjoy it. That child. Could he be in here?
Back. Oh, I see a chest. We're just peeking around a
Is
little.
this a topaz? What is this doing here? What? Does your cornerstone wrench at your heart, son? I was merely curious at why it was here.
Oh god, don't ever we're hallucinating it.
Maybe that winged guy put it here. To taunt you. Just to make you realize that your painstakingly arranged magic show is nothing but a death rattle. The cornerstone's hue is the same as the radiance of Clipant's body. I've gotta give it to you. I've heard a lot of baloney, but that line deserves a prize for sheer nerve. If he were just a little bit smarter, the jig would have been up right there. This is just bait. Of course. That's why Horatio's betrayal was one of the keys to your plan. I have to say, that doctor's acting was superb. Or maybe he wasn't acting at all. All the better for you. Sunday didn't become head of the Oak family by acting sloppy. He's obsessed with control.
Just look at him.
You have to give him enough detail to satisfy his meticulous nature, but not so much that he gets suspicious. Which is why you had Horatio seek him out and leak the plan on purpose. To prevent the other party from suspecting anything. The intel you gave to Horatio was all true. We spoke the same to Sunday. Finally, Sunday took the bait, found the other cornerstone, and before you know it, everyone's distracted enough for you to steal the third stone right out from under them. Why don't you stop rummaging through my mind? You're me, and I'm you. We're the same. The best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is to first be able to fool yourself. Really? You can't even fool yourself. You just got lucky this time. This is the other cornerstone in Sunday's hands. Rather beautiful green. Just like you. Smooth. Cunning. Tell me, what's its name?
Oh god, it's not actually Aventurine, right?
Why are you even asking me?
Got double bamboozled.
Must I do all the work? Aventurine is the stone
And the fact that it's
that
not answering right away means it's not Aventurine, right?
said when he received the stone, wasn't it? This type of stone isn't rare, but its hue is very similar to a certain gem. In fact, it's often used as a substitute. And that more precious gem is... Jade. Even Sunday can't tell the difference. Well, looks like Jade can be substituted for Aventurine.
Sauce for the goose.
Too. Sauce for the goose. Aventurine, Topaz, Jade. 3 elites, 3 cornerstones who, for a measly Penacony, offered their everything. Oh, you're even more united than the family. As I've said before, 3 chips are sufficient. All or nothing. But will it be the former or the latter? We'll find out soon enough. So, where's the real Aventurine stone? Take it out. Let's have a look. Suddenly, you don't know where it is?
Yeah, if you know if you're together.
After all,
Or if you're the same person, you would know how he would play this out, right?
as you wish then. They never went anywhere.
Oh yeah, the hue
They're right
is
where they
definitely
belong.
similar.
Piled up with these cheap baubles. You smashed the Aventurine stone before you left?
Well, at least from the picture they showed us, it didn't look like it got smashed, but I'm guessing they didn't want to make a whole nother model for it, which I don't know how difficult it was to make it, but I don't know, I guess save on the resources.
I take it back. This thing is far more precious than your life. You're absolutely clear about the consequences of doing this. Blasphemy against Clipot's body. You think the IPC will let you get off scot-free? Well, Diamond has always been all about results. As long as I could create value far beyond the cost, the ends justify the means. How else would the family be fooled if there was no price to pay? It doesn't matter. Even smashed to smithereens, the preservation's cornerstone can still be used. Its effect may be greatly diminished, but it's enough for me. Now I'm really curious. Why does every step you take involve reckless risks, and the choices you prepare for yourself always come with a strong impulse for self-destruction? Do you truly believe that the greater the risk, the greater the rewards? I wouldn't have guessed you'd be so loyal to the IPC. There is so much you don't see. Which is also why you'll never see how I'll win it all. That is, if you can do what it takes. We'll just have to wait and see then. The cornerstone is gone. Another illusion of the harmony. Huh?
Ooh, stuck right behind it. Oh hey, it's here.
Hello. We meet again, Mr. Pretty Eyes.
Yes. We meet again. Did you find your mother and father?
Of course. Big Sis is there too. The four of us were just playing hide and seek. I'm so happy. On our way here, Papa even brought me to see a blim.
Blim?
I think you mean Phil.
Yes, that's it. Putting many drawings together and turning them into a moving wall painting. They put me, Papa, Mama, and Big Sis together, turning us into one big family. You should give it a try too, mister. You look sad. The amusement park will cheer you up.
Sure.
Alright, I was personally thinking about stopping after we go for this Aventurine part, but I think we're like an hour and a half away from finishing things, so we'll see if I can squeeze out tiniest bit. Clock extras, hamster ball knife, fast and fury nuts. Click the flip button to dodge obstacles and opponents. If you dodge right before you're about to crash, trigger a turbo boost. Alright, so like a quick time evasion. Energy can be accumulated by triggering turbo dash and pick up supplies. Or energy's full, enter Nutty Blitz, and you get invulnerable. Then we have a length. Anya score. Accumulate if you do dashes, pick up supplies, or slam into opponents when you're invincible. Okay, so you can just use space, right? Alright, so how close is this guy? Oh, so like that, right? Okay, I'm guessing this bar is my invincibility thing, right? Oh my god, I almost got hit by the guy. Okay, so, oh, no, I missed one. Oh god, please tell me I can still get from this. Alright. Oh, I probably could dash back over. Dude. Okay. Oh. Safety car. I'm pretty sure it's probably an achievement for getting hit too, but I didn't. Hang on, let me see if I could reshoot it, take a hit, and then, quit or something. Or maybe there's an achievement for losing. It's definitely an achievement for losing. Hopefully we catch up to all of them. Right. Achievement for that? Maybe if we get achievement for exiting.
How's that? Not a bad score, eh?
Oh, the kid's gone.
Boring.
Alright. I'm guessing there's probably a minigame tied to it. Or maybe just more versions of it elsewhere. Alright, I don't want to fight that guy, so we'll just pass.
Watch this.
Hey, there's a whole bunch of birds in this one. The first one in this area. See a big fire over here. We got that guy. We have a ball there, so we can sparkle thing into 5-hitter smash, so we at least have the skill points.
We're in trouble
Have
now.
been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Awaken, dormant scale. World cleansing dragon.
Well, I guess it didn't matter since I already had my insult, so once we can squeeze a bit of extra damage, juice you up.
The strength. Heaven's surge. Break.
Did that hurt? Let's play.
We're gonna overcap on the skill points, but I want to at least get energy per going.
It's on me.
More shield.
Heaven, sir. Rise! Awaken the world-cleansing
Don't
dragon.
want to lose the buffs quite yet.
Break!
Oh wait, did I not attack? Oh, I guess I already ran out of turn.
I'll go easy this time.
I don't have enough skill points, so I'll just get good amount of energy from it too.
Watch your head.
Alright, more shield. Thank you.
Hedge your bets.
I sent a storm. Heaven, sir. Rise!
I mean, I could have just honestly let the play manual or automat or on autoplay, but
Find peace.
oh, the bird's here. We got another one of these. Oh, here it is. Take me away to Dreamville, or take me to Dreamville. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Very precise, though. I mean, I guess all of them are meant to be precise, but that one felt even worse to spot. Even though I did almost instantly.
Why aren't you talking?
You've piqued my interest. I'll admit that there are still aspects of you that I don't completely understand.
Well, you sound sincere
whoops.
this time, at least.
Well, sincerity is one of my traits that everybody likes. And I have precious few of those. Moving on. See that maze over there? I'll know everything about you before you reach the exit. Our quaint journey through this amusement park still isn't over. And I wouldn't mind stretching this out at all.
It's not called. Alright, there we go. Bebonk.
Whoa, this place
Let's go down.
so tall.
Oh, what's this way though?
Taller than the tallest rocks in the desert.
Shortcut. Okay, we have a shortcut at least. I'm guessing if we have a shortcut back to the beginning, we're probably hitting the end of this zone soon. Osham? I haven't looked at the map yet, so
And there are so many flowers here.
that's dead.
Fix this. This one's for you.
It doesn't even show up on the map, that's kind of mean. Well guys, one of those no, it's a maze. If that makes complete sense now. It's like a mirror maze.
A dead end? Oh, is this the wrong way?
Okay, I'm guessing I'm supposed to say check the things you lost. Oh. Aware.
Is this?
Damn.
Oh, what's on your mind?
It's got nothing to do with you.
Do you need a hint? These are manacles on you. That man gave you your first job, and you made your first pot of gold. I remember it all too well. You wrapped that iron chain around your fist, for that is the only tool you could find. Then, in that maze, you...
Shut up.
Oh, you don't don't wish to face your past. Unwilling to admit that your life is worth only 60 tonbas. Well, from what I see, you refuse to confront.
I think I need to turn up my dialogue a bit, and I can keep everything else the same.
How could a weak person take such daring risks?
Gosh.
That's right.
I want to finish it.
You love
I think I'm just gonna leave the finale for tomorrow afternoon.
but you refuse to let go of meaningless sentiments. Even in this beautiful dream, the only thing you dare allow yourself is death.
Maybe it's better if I save it for tomorrow, just so I have more fresh mind to air out my thoughts and all that.
Far more useful that way. It's not like this is the only place the family ever cut corners. You could have had tons of action if you weren't so all or nothing. All it takes is a meager sacrifice. I bet Opal would have resolved this without a fuss. A pity you're not him. Well, you wouldn't be in this state if you could just get with the program. And why couldn't you? Out of professional integrity?
Those techniques you mentioned are highly efficient, but it's not that I don't know about them. It's more like I couldn't care less. Get it? What fun is it if the fight isn't fair?
Fair. You assume your opponents would fight fair in the first place. The odds are obviously not in your favor, so how are you just breezing by? But did that masked fool's words awaken something in you?
Well, she gave me an answer that could turn everything upside down.
Everything? You mean it could make all the cards on the table just disappear?
That's cheating.
If these leaves could be brought back, would they bloom into new flowers?
Secrets? Or leave? Okay. Maybe that'll teleport me out. Have that pillar. Hopefully not.
Your expression right now is hard to put into words. The lucky charm Mama left you is made from gold. Why did you never consider selling it? You obviously could have lived a normal life like Big Sis that way. Looking back, that was the better choice.
Mama only left us with 2 pieces of jewelry. A necklace and a lucky charm. There won't ever be a 3rd piece.
That's what you always say, but you actually regret it, don't you? That you didn't sell them.
You can zip it if there's nothing to talk about.
I know. You must remember what Big Sis told you. You're a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops, and can lead the clan to happiness. So always remember to protect yourself and never resent the pain and poverty you're going through. The words still ring in your ears, don't they? You're a good kid, so you definitely won't have forgotten. So, you surely won't forget how tragic her last moments of life were. How the piercing laughter behind you felt like it was drilling into your heart. You ran away without looking back, just as she told you to. Tisk, tisk. A lifelong regret indeed.
Enough! Do you not have anything better to talk about?
guess when it comes to mind games, this isn't exactly your first rodeo. I think I finally get you. Woo! You are nuts! In the end, I'll ruin this beautiful dream and create the grandest death. Well, you stuck to that start to finish. Think about it. There's a Stellaron in play, the fabulous Robin loses her voice, 2 unsolved murders, cryptic messages from a masked fool, and a chance to go head-to-head with Sunday himself. And the only thing to pique your interest is one word. The last word. A word that's right there at your fingertips. Death. But whose exactly?
We'll know when the dice falls.
All right then. Reserve a seat for me in the audience. I'm curious.
Reserve a seat for the grand finale.
Still, you never answered my question. If you could start over, would you still want to be the child who received Gaiathra's blessing?
It's so quiet this time. Is he finally gone? Or am I the one about to disappear?
I think the layout of the inside here is changing every single time, right? Or am I crazy?
It's so quiet this time. Is he finally gone?
Oh, this is how we got in. Or have some sides open and closed as a result. Probably. Maybe nothing at this end, right? Yeah, we got the chest that was right here on the side.
Finally, made it out of this.
We're going home? But I don't want to go back yet.
Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so this is where things diverge. Or do we just have this many things? Oh, okay, I'm guessing. Oh no, I don't. This one. So we had to use. Am I stupid? Oh, I don't. No, I used this one. Oh yeah, I'm stupid.
It's so fun here. I want to stay here forever.
There's some quick puzzling. Oh, if I put that piece in, I guess I haven't. Control panel speed. Oh, sorry. We'll worry about that another time. Oh, fuck. We're forced to do hand this.
Where are you going?
Alright. Looks like it's time for some Hanubi. Oh. Get through, get through.
There's only one place he can be going. Whether it's in the past, present,
I do have a bullet. Okay, I have one bullet. We had a TV thing here. I should have used this first. Oh, I should have used this first. There's a chest up there. Oh, blinding. Ah, my eyes.
Mister, is that you? I hear the sound of leather shoes.
Oh, we had to go back for these. There. Back at the start. It's not too bad, actually. Oh, I didn't blow up that thing. I swear, just probably something behind it too. Oh, thank God I came back. Definitely missed that. Oh, maybe I can blow up now. I have one bullet. Ah, I see. Dun, dun, dun. Oh boy.
Ah, it really is you.
God, looks like we have a bit more to go.
I don't know why, mister, but you always give me a special feeling that makes me more curious about you. It's sad that I can't get to know you more. We have to say goodbye. Did you have fun?
Oh, we're saying goodbye?
You're going back?
Yes, I should go home. The day's getting dark, and it's going to rain. I don't want to worry the others.
You're home. Where is it?
What a strange question. It's where Papa, Mama, and Big Sis are. In this dream. This amusement park. This beautiful dream. They really are peaceful. Everyone loves it. But, mister, why don't you like it?
Because they're not here.
Where are they then?
I don't know.
You do know. But there's no point pressing the issue. Admit it. You're tired. which is why we chose to stay here. Me and him. Your past and future.
How long will you stay?
Forever. We'll be with you forever in this dream. This is the greatest honor that we can offer to those who hurtle towards death. The road less traveled is less traveled for a reason. But you've never gone in any other direction. Your own life is the chip you're most eager to lay down. Always has been. You don't care who the real murderer is, and the watchmaker's so-called legacy couldn't be more
Smooth operator.
what you want, what you need, is to be the smooth operator, the solid gold deal maker who doesn't waste a drop of sweat, even when he's up to his neck in danger, deep inside family territory. You want to be polished up, cuffed with red-hot chains, and spotlit center stage. You'll be the closing act, the final sacrifice.
I can do it. And it will be flawless.
Of course you can. Your luck will help you at the right time. A Stellaron and an Emanator. It's that simple now. That way, the IBC will earn a place at the table. And as for you, you'll just happen to slip the leash, sweep the rat race, extract yourself from this endless debacle. You'll have the freedom you've always dreamed of. This isn't the first time. You've been an escape artist from day one. This fiasco started with a death, and its curtains will fall on another death. Oh, so that's why Diamond chose you.
He's just after Penacony. No matter the means, no matter the price. It's not personal.
It's hard, isn't it?
Well, don't get soft on me now. What, did you suddenly grow a conscience?
Hey, I was born from yourself. I'm well aware that climbing out of the hole you've dug is basically impossible. I can't stop you from doing what you want. We can't change where you want to go.
Well, what's done can't be undone. All we can do is play the cards we're dealt and rake in as much time as
Make the most of what you found. When life throws you lemons, you make lemonade.
Alas, people won't make all the right choices in their lifetime. Though luck always seems like it's on your side. You will keep winning, having never lost before, but why you? Why must it be you? If all your luck is built on the pain of someone you love, on the loss of dozens more, if these windfalls, these jackpots, aren't a gift from Gayandra, if all they are is a long string of meaningless deaths, then what did we do to deserve living in a world like that?
Maybe when I get to where I'm going and look back, I'll know what the trip was all about.
Fine. Time to make a move, my friend. I'll be waiting up ahead. Say goodbye to the kid before you.
Did they really need to put the future part on the head though? Well,
It's best to die without regrets.
And now, only we are left. Can you take a photo for me? I want a memento.
Sure. Come on.
Can you take a photo for me? I want to.
oh man, if only we do it from our side too. Oh no, we have to do it from this.
How nice. Now I can see what I look like too.
Look at the lens when you're taking a photo the next time. Your expression will look more natural.
Sure, I will. Then, mister, are you going back too?
I can't leave yet. I still have a show to do.
Oh, you're about to go on stage, aren't you? Let's go then. I'll take you to the stage.
Sure.
So you're an actor? No wonder your clothes are so stylish.
I'm actually a merchant. But I do have a show to do.
Are you the same as those men in black in the sky? But you're not wearing black.
Only ordinary employees have to wear that. My position is much higher than theirs.
Alright, once I get Aqua, I'll probably be able to go for these areas much faster, so we'll probably just wait. Okay, that's just annoying. That's actually all those. Just that way we can't walk through. I'm just gonna hope there's a nice place for me to stop. It's probably gonna segue into some place we can't. We're just gonna get chained into a never-ending dialogue.
Behind this curtain is the grand stage. It's almost time to go on stage. Are you ready? Good luck with your show.
Thank you.
You still seem pretty nervous. Let's put our palms together. If you receive Gaiathra's blessing, you'll feel more relaxed. Putting our palms together is a simple ritual. By putting our palms together and reciting the prayer to Mama Funga, she will bless us. If you're not familiar, I can guide you.
It's all right. I know how to do it. Of course I know.
This is where we go our own way, Kakavasha. The catechins are coming.
Why? The catechins have already taken all our money, food,
killed our parents! What more do they want?
Smooth.
Catechins are bloodthirsty, cruel, and insatiably greedy. They want everything only to end up with nothing. This is a trick, an act of revenge. Remember? Today is the day of the Kakava, and also your birthday. You know the Avgin will surely hold a festival today. With the aid of this rain, they will come to destroy our wagons and take everything they want. Little do the Catechins know, this time we will fight back. The men in black that descend from the skies are on our side. The Catechins stand no chance against them, and will surely pay for their arrogance. Without this rain, the Catechins would never take action, and we would not have the chance to turn the tide. This is a gift from Gaiathra, and you are Kakavasha, whose good fortune will bless your sister with success.
But people will die, and you will be in danger. How is that good fortune? Why are you all doing this?
The Avgin always return their blood debts. Gaiathra calls for me, while Papa and Mama are waiting for me. I must answer the call. She will bless you with good fortune and help you survive. As long as you are alive, the blood of the Avgin will never run dry. So run, Kakavasha. Do not be afraid, and do not look back. Go to the other side of the mountain. The rain will accompany you, and the rain will bless you. As for us, we will reunite in Kakava's next
Carnation,
arena. May the goddess Gaiathra close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally pulsing. Let your journey be forever peaceful. And your schemes forever concealed. Farewell, Kakavasha.
Newsflash from the Interastral Peace broadcast. The IPC Marketing Development Department spokesperson confirms that a small-scale rebellion has broken out in the unclaimed region of Sigonia. The situation is now under control. The insurgents are from a local clan known as Kataka, which has a long history of disdain towards the IPC. This has caused a serious negative impact to the work of the IPC's Marketing Development Department.
The clan launched a massive attack on the Avgin, who were under the protection of the IPC, resulting in 6,728 deaths and 3,452 missing. The casualties are currently under the care of the frontline trauma team. The spokesperson expresses his deepest condolences for this devastating humanitarian disaster. At the same time, delivering an important message on this matter to all interplanetary citizens. Finally, he proclaims, the hammer of preservation will fall on all beings, regardless of life or death, regardless of race, regardless of ideology, to uphold the basic rights we inherently possess.
Kakavasha? Bye.
7.
Okay. All the actors are in place.
Man, this is probably the worst place to end on a cliffhanger since this is where I'm gonna stop. What? At least we'll jump right into the action tomorrow, right?
This act is dedicated to you. I hope it'll be an unforgettable memory for you. Kakavasha.
By the way, before you go, I have a personal question. Do you truly want to destroy the world with your own hands?
Let's assume, just assuming now, that every time I roll the dice, there's a possibility of achieving this particular outcome. Then I would be quite happy to make that wager.
Okay. To probably go first, it's a bit of dialogue at the start, right?
Is this Miss Acheron?
Oh, okay, so I guess I have to go for this dialogue
Inigo,
first.
the Astral Express's navigator.
Hello, I'm March 7th. I'm sure he needs no introduction, as you definitely know him.
You can call me Clocky. Okay, we're gonna play into the losing part.
Hello? None of you seem surprised by my arrival.
Since Welt has decided to travel with you, it means that he trusts you. And we trust his judgment.
I envy your close friendships.
Miss Acheron here doesn't present a danger, and she's of no threat to the Astral Express. Aventurine's prior accusation was based on nothing more than his own subjectivity. Which is why, before we continue working together, he has a duty to explain himself.
You want to create a situation where all three parties are present?
There must be some deeper meaning behind Aventurine's actions. I suspect he's been aware of Penacony's secret from the beginning, and has been continuously strategizing to unveil it. In that sense, the Astral Express's role in his plans would be imperative. In the worst-case scenario, he may use us to do something unexpected. Assuming things do escalate to that stage, having an extra ally is a good insurance policy. Penacony has numerous factions, and the state of affairs is significantly more intricate than that of Bellabog and the Xianzhou.
I am the bone of my bat, Solar's of and Chili's missile. Is this an FGO reference? I actually don't know. It sounds like something out of FGO. I am the bone of my sword is the first part, right?
You're talking weird again. But it's a good vibe. No matter what, we can't ignore the safety of Penacony.
To solve the mystery of the Watchmaker, it is crucial to get the IPC's intel. The path ahead is fraught with danger. But what's trailblazing without a little danger?
Sounds like we've reached a consensus. Now, Miss Acheron?
I will accompany you, of course.
Let's move out then! But where do we start looking for him?
No need to rush. If he truly has laid a trap, he will definitely use every means to lure us in.
Ladies and gentlemen, the most wondrous, most magnificent show in Penacony's history is about to begin. The IPC cordially invites the Club Studios theme park.
Oh, we don't know.
Look. Should both the performers and spectators fail to arrive, won't all of Aventurine's plans be for nothing?
Let's get going, everyone. The hour of trailblazing is upon us.
Alright. I guess this is where we ended off. Alright, I believe we have maybe a little bit under an hour left, if not close to an hour, but we'll probably just do some to end things. for tomorrow. Since I don't have too much time tomorrow afternoon, so maybe less than an hour is gonna be good enough. But yeah, anyways. We'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what time I'll be back in the afternoon. 1 at the earliest, maybe 2, but 2 should be enough time for me to get my things done. But yeah, be back tomorrow for the finale.